Colors in English. How are you? Today is Donnerstag. Wie geht's? Hallo zusammen. I am Maricita Colors in English. Here in Germany is 11 and 30 minutes. Halb 12, wie sagen here in German. Hello, my dear friends. Today we will have again, like all the days, I make my workshop in live. Yesterday we made a knitted vest. I showed you my knitted vest. Virgo, I let you yesterday the pattern of my nice knitted vest that I made in one piece without sews. I use the garter stitch in the border, the stockinette stitch, and then again the border with the garter stitch. This is the front of my work because the yarn of the beginning is in the right side. To me, this is the front of the work. Thank you for your like. Muchas gracias. This crocheted or knitted vest, the name is Virgo, like the horoscope. I always give names to my works for that you can find easy here on YouTube. This is the armholes, and this is the part of the neck here up. Is the part of the neck. I made without increases, without decreases. You can see here is the part of the shoulders because this is the armholes. And like this, the work has the fall of the vest is nice to me. Normalerweise or usually the people make the vest from down to up, from the hips to the neck. But I made the opposite because I begin from lateral to the another lateral. Hello, welcome to my channel. I am Maricita Colors in English. Welcome to all the new people here on my channel. I have knitted and crocheted patterns here on my channel in English, and I have to my channel in Spanish. I will let you this pattern of my knitted vest Virgo on the comments and on the description box when I finish this workshop. I will show you the picture later. And this is the workshop that I make. Let me see. I want to see when I make this. Today is Donnerstag or Tuesday, jueves en español. And this I made, let me see the datum, the date, the 24th of June. So today is the Tuesday I made it. I will let you this pattern on the comments and on the description box. The name of this is one scarf, Sophie. Look, I use only the garter stitch. This is the front of my work because I made the increases in the left side. Here I have exactly 50 grams of cotton yarn. This is a scarf 2 years ago. I saw some videos that is from 2 years ago approximately. I find very nice. I make now with another color. I will make up the light. A moment, please. Thank you for your like. Muchas gracias. I make more plats, make space here in my table. Thank you. Look, I make the same, but here I made every 8 rows. In the 9th row for the front, I made the increase. 1 stitch every 9 rows. And here, let me see here, please. In this another pattern, this color too, I find so beautiful, this rose, rosa en español, scarf, bufanda, or pañuelo en español. Here I make every 13 rows, I make 1 increase. I want that my scarf is a little longer. I made here almost 12 centimeters, and I want only 10 centimeters. I don't want so wide. So for this, in this pattern, I make every 13 rows the increase. Look, I will show you until that we have more people to begin, because today we will make a nice flower. Where is? In crochet we will make. My flower Rita, this is the name. Look, here I will make only knit stitches. Knit stitch, punto derecho en español. Yo estoy tejiendo solo puntos derechos. I only make knit stitches. Here, always the last 3 stitches we don't make. We bring the yarn to the front and only we pass the stitches like purl stitches. We pull a little. Thank you for your like and to write me. I will make some rows and I will read your message. Thank you, my dear. And here, these 3 stitches that we didn't make here in the back, I will make in the front. This is all the work. You must repeat the same. I will make 1 increase for show you how easy it is to make the knitting scarf. The 3 last stitches, we bring the yarn and we pass only the 3 stitches to the right needle. Right, derecha. Left, izquierda. Okay, now the yarn is in the back and we continue. So with these increases that I made every 13 rows, I will make a little longer my scarf. I want 1.10 m, 1.20 m centimeters of long approximately, I hope. And I don't want so wide. Here in this is the first that I made, so this was my first scarf with this model. I used 250 grams of cotton yarn. And look here, the last 3, we bring the yarn to the front and we pass the 3 stitches, we pull a little and we are in the another side. Hello, my dear Grey Wolf. You do very nice work. Thank you. Muchas gracias. You know, here in Germany, we are in summer now. It's not so, today is not so sunny. It's a little nebbish, a little, um, a little luft, a little wind, but it's nice. Thank you for your like. So we repeat again, only knit stitches. I will make only the increase. I want that you watch the increase, and after this we will make our nice flower in crochet. So the last 3 stitches, we make the yarn into the front and we pass only the 3 stitches to the right needle. I pull always for that my work is uniform. And look, with these 3 stitches that we don't make, look, the borders are beautiful. I just learned this technique and I find super nice. I will make photos and you can watch the pictures on my Instagram, Maricita Colors, in my Facebook, Maricita Colors, and TikTok too. Okay, again, knit stitches. I want to see how many rows I have here. I make 12 rows, and in the 13th row for the front, I make always the increases, and the decreases will be the same every 12 rows. Look how I count. Where I have the mark, this is the knit, the increase that I made with the knit stitch. You can watch here the knit. The purl stitch is this like cannot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rows. You can count to only with the purl stitches. By example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. 5 rows with this. But between every row of the purl stitch, we find the knit stitch. So 5, 2 times 5 is 10. 10 rows. So I will make 2 rows more. This is the front because the yarn of the beginning is in the right side. And the ganchito is 2 in the front. So we make here only knit stitches, puntos derechos. Look how is the knit stitch. We insert, we bring the yarn to the front, and this yarn is the new stitch. And this goes out. The needles are the 3,50 millimeters. I saw this scarf with yarn of acrylic, with wool. The important is that you must watch that the scarf or the yarn is not so allergic. You must look this. En español we say the lana no debe picar. That disturb your Haut. Haut is in German, piel es en español, y en inglés Haut is skin, I think. Okay, the last 3 we pass into the front. We pass the 3 last stitches, we pull and we turn the yarn. Now again we are in the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 2 times 12 rows. So for the front, in the 13th row, I will make 1 increase. Hello, Dems Design. Good morning from Florida. Hola, my dear friend. Thank you to be here. Muchas gracias. I will let you this pattern of the workshop that we make with the scarf, Sophie. I will let you on the comments and on the description box. Or you can looking for here on my channel in live. You can find all the live that I have. Okay, I will make one increase. We must let 3 and 1. So 1 previous the 3 stitches. Here I will make the increase. Aumentos en español. Look, we will make the knit stitch, but 2 knit stitches in this 1 stitch. Look, we bring the yarn. This is the first. We pull a little and we don't make out this. We will make in the back the needle, and from here, from the same stitch, we insert, we bring the yarn into the center again, and we have new the second stitch in 1 stitch. This is 1 increase, aumentos en español, and ready. Look, we pull a little for that is not so open the work. Now we bring the yarn and we pass the last 3. Always we will repeat that we don't make these 3 in the front and in the reverse of our work. We turn, I make 1 row more, the second row after the increase. To me, this is the second row after the increase. And here, when I make, look, this is the 2 or the new stitch. We open and we make again only knit stitches. In the front, always I change the marker for to know where I make my increase. Yarn into the front and we pass the last 3 stitches. Thank you for your like. Muchas gracias. We turn and now I make out my mark. You can use 2 yarn when you have noticed. And look, this is the purl stitch. Previous is the knit. So always I will make here the mark. Now I have 2 rows after the increase. I must make 12 rows. This is my technique favorite, the knitting. But don't worry, I will make the flower. I can make knitting every day. Yesterday I showed you for this my knitted vest Virgo. When we find the 3 stitches, we bring the yarn into the front and we pass the last 3 stitches. I began this scarf with 7 stitches. From the first row, I make this technique. The 3 stitches I don't make. And look. So I hope that this new model is longer and I will make not so wide here in the center. This is cotton, algodón. When you have the long until the center, you must begin with the decreases. Always the decreases I make, if I make the increases every 8 or in the 9th row, here I will make the same for the decreases, disminuciones. And when I finish and I have the 7 stitches of the begin, I had a little of yarn and I continue making until that I finish my yarn. For that, this is a little longer. So this is not the same because this scarf was not so longer. I think was only 1 meter, 100 centimeters. But with this that I use all is a little longer now. I will make pictures and I will show you in my Instagram. Okay, what says my friend Dem's design? It's 5:45 in the east. Wow, it's super early, super temprano. Thank you for your like. Here we are in summer. It's a little warm, a little warm. So, in every workshop, I will show you how it is. But you saw now how I made the increases and only is repeat all every 13 rows for the front of my work. Okay, now I will make this pattern of my crocheted flower Rita. I'm making one. You can have this, you can find of holz, how is holz? Madera en español, holz in English is, maybe you can, aquí vamos a escribir holz in English. This is German, holz. In English is wood. Okay, wood. You can find. Make this nice flower. You can use for decorate bags. You can use for the schlussel, for the keys, for the house. I will use the 3mm needle. I have this too. This is 3. I like this. Look, I will make tomorrow this in knitting. This is like this flower from Netherlands, from Holland. How is the name of these flowers? Has a name of Netherlands. Tulipanes. Tulipanes en español. Tulipan, I think, in English. Okay, I will use, we need 2 colors. I will make with this. For that is a little colors in our flowers. And we need 2 colors. I will use this pink and this, or yellow. Maybe with this. What color do you think? You can tell me. Okay. I will let you this pattern that I made in Spanish. I will let you on the comments and on the description box. You can make now in your screen, in your computer, or in your handy, your cell phone. You can make the subtitles in your language. I see that YouTube make this automatic. So you can watch my videos, my patterns in Spanish, and you can change the language. This is fantastic. Okay, I will make one magic ring. Magic ring, aro deslizado, or anillo mágico en español. We begin. Thank you for your like. How is the magic ring? The yarn we make in our finger. The long yarn goes into the back and we catch here strong. With the needle or hook we insert and we bring 1 loop. Here strong and we let go out our finger. Ready. This is the magic ring. I make my flower with these 3mm the needle because they make our work a little tight. And one flower is nice a little more tight, not so loose. I will make 3 chains. Una, dos y tres. 3 chains, 3 cadenetas. Into this ring, I must have 14 double crochet. This represents the first double crochet. So I will make 13 double crochet. How is the double crochet? Yarn over, we insert, we bring 1 loop, yarn over, we pass for 2, yarn over, and we pass for the last 2 loops. This is the double crochet. Vareta or punto alto en español. So we make only into this ring 14 double crochet. 14, 14 en español. In German, 14, Stäbchen. In my workshop in Spanish, I have my workshops in the afternoon here in Germany. You can watch it because I speak in Spanish and you can learn a little Spanish too, and the name of the stitches you can learn too. Thank you, thank you. If you watch this video, thank you for your like. Muchas gracias, chicas. We make 14 double crochet. The particular of this magic ring is that you can open and close. So at the end, we must sew good, because if you don't sew this yarn into the stitches, this ring will open. We can count. We must have 14 double crochet. I need my water. In America is summer too, no? Okay, in Florida always is like summer. Okay, we count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I have the 14 double crochet, 14 varetas. Now, how we close the ring? Only we pull, jalamos, jalar en español. And now I find the 3 chains like represent the first double crochet. In the third, we can insert the hook. I catch always 2 yarns and we make the slip stitch, el punto deslizado. And ready. Now I will cut the yarn. We will change. So the yarn we pass for the last stitch. I need my shere, tijera en español, and we pull. Scissors, scissors. I remember for this movie of Johnny Depp, the scissors man. The last time I always look one time in the year, one serie American that is my Liebling, my favorite. Mi serie favorita is Seinfeld. And yesterday I watched this chapter where they talk about the men with the scissors of this film from Johnny Depp. So shown, so nice. Okay, chicas. Now we will use another color. Which color? The green, can be this blue, or the yellow. Which color wants to watch? Help me. Hello, my dear Josephine, Waterloo. Muchas gracias. Thank you to be here and thank you for your like. Muchas gracias, chicas. Okay, we count 1, 2, 3. Which color is nice, our flower? I made the Rita with this orange and green, and looks nice too. With this green, I love this color. We will make with this green. Okay. Another workshop will be of this green. The name of this flower is green flower. Flor Rita o flor verde en español. Green flower. And this is Flor Rita, like Rita Hayward. I think I give this name. My papa loved the filme, the old filme, and he always talked to me about Cary Grant or the filme from, how was the name of Elizabeth Taylor. I am a big fan of all film from America. But okay, I think not all are from America. Can be here from Europe, from Great Britain, from England, from Australian too. Thank you, thank you. If you watch this video later, you can let me one like too. Muchas gracias. This is a workshop in live from Germany. I come from Peru. For this I speak Spanish, but I live actually in Germany. Okay, for this second row with the new yarn, I will make, let me see, 8 chains. Un punto deslizado más 7. Okay. Look, we will insert where we cut the yarn. We cut 2 yarns, and I will make here 8 chains, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The first chain, it will be like one, like for join when I finish my my row, my round. So I will join these 8 chains with the second chain, okay? With one slip stitch. And into the next stitch, next stitch, yes. Here into the next stitch, we join with one slip stitch. I must read my paper, so it's better that you read your, or write your stitches. Here I will make 7 stitches, 7 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 y 7. And we can join into the first with one slip stitch. But look, they are so little, so I make more chains. We will make more chains, sorry. I didn't write this in my paper. I will write here, let me. In my original pattern, I make with 7 chains. But now I will make 12 chains, for that is a little longer over petals, okay? So here I have 8, but I will make 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 13 chains. And with the second, we will join with one slip stitch. This needle is a little teeny for this yarn, for this is like this. Now we join into the next stitch with one slip stitch, and here I will make again not 13, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12. And we join into the first chain with one slip stitch. We pull a little and we go into the next stitch. We make the slip stitch and again 12 chains. Now we repeat. Thank you for your like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 chains. And we insert into the first chain. So we join these chains. We make the slip stitch, we pull, and into the next stitch. From here we join with one slip stitch. Look. Again 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 y 12 cadenetas. 12 chains. Again into the first we join with one slip stitch, we pull the yarn and we go into the next stitch from the center and we make again one slip stitch. And look, you can make a lot of flowers for gift presents to your friends too. This is a nice present for always, for immer, forever. ¿Ok? En español, forever, para siempre. Gracias por tu like. Thank you for your like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. I repeat this number 7. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 y 12 cadenetas. We join into the first chain. Unimos con la primera cadeneta. And now we pull a little and we join with the center with one slip stitch. Again 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11 y 12 cadenetas. Now we repeat all. Ahora repetimos todo. All, todo en español. Nothing, nada en español. Now we join into the next stitch with one slip stitch. And look. You can make this flower, you can use all the materials. You can make auch is in Deutsch, in German. You can make too with cotton, with acrylic. You have all the materials and you can make with one color too. We continue, we make 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cadenetas. We insert into the first chain. We bring one loop. We make one slip stitch. We pull. And after this we join. One slip stitch. And from here we repeat all. You can make longer or little your petals, like you prefer. I give you the technique and you can use the size that you like. Okay, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We insert in the first chain and we make the slip stitch. We pull and we go into the next stitch and we make again one slip stitch. Ska Ramjan ha dicho hola. Hello, my dear friend. Thank you. Thank you to be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 y 12 cadenetas. We let here. You can find here on my channel patterns in English from knitting, crochet, flowers, appliques, headbands, vests, sweaters. You can write me if you watch my videos in Spanish. You can write me if you can change the language too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 y 12 cadenetas. We almost finished the round. We join, first we join the chains and after this we join into the work with one slip stitch. How is? It's super nice. Hello, my dear Zucchini. Thank you to be here. We are in a workshop in life. I try to make every day one workshop, but when I cannot time, I will let you in the publications one pattern that you can watch too. So subscribe and activate the bell to receive the post when I have a new video, a new workshop, or one publication with one pattern. Okay, again 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 y 12 cadenetas. We join with the first. With one slip stitch, we pull and we go into the next stitch. We make one slip stitch and we continue. I have 14 stitches, 14 double crochet, so I must have 14 petals, 14 pétalos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 chains, 12 chains, 12 cadenetas, and we join with one slip stitch in the first chain. We join into the work with one slip stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12 petals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11 y 12 cadenetas. We go into the first, we make the slip stitch, we pull, and we go into the work in the center. We make one slip stitch, and here we make 12 chains. This is the last petal. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 chains. We go into the first chain. We make the slip stitch. And here we can join these petals with this first chain. We can enter 2 in the work. We will see for join, we will make the slip stitch. And now I bring the last loop. Okay, we pass the yarn into the last stitch, we cut, and we pull, and ready, look. We have ready our nice flower. Now I will show you how I sew. Hello, my dear Maggie. Thank you to be here. I have here my needle. So for the reverse, we will sew. Look, I pass the needle only in the center of the stitches. This is important, this yarn that we must sew good for that our work don't open. We cut the yarn and we can sew all the yarns the same, we will see. Thank you for your like. This is the flower that we made now, the flower Rita. I will let you some patterns on the comments and on the description box. I have this pattern in Spanish, so maybe you can change the translation with subtitles. The old videos only you can make with subtitles. But with this, in this 2025, my new patterns of this year, you can hear in English or in your language. You can try. This is the front, and I sew always for in the reverse of my works. I have a new sweater that I made in this 2025. It's the sweater Jessica, and this video I will let you on the comments, because this video I made the translation in English. You can let one to make it with the, by example, for the back, you can make one ring like this, by example, and inside of this you can make for the for the keys. I will see you too. I can let like this and this, but this is so short. No, I will see you. With another yarn you can make longer to make in this ring too. So here I try always to sew the yarn in the center of the stitches. And ready. This is the same. You can make with wood. I saw that a lot of people give presents. They make with wood like this, not with my needle, but it's a nice present maybe for deco. There. Okay, my dear friends, what do you think about this new flower? It's very nice. I will let you some patterns on the comments and on the description box. Remember this, that you can begin to make it with the workshop. I showed you how I begin. My recommendation is that you make the increases not so. Here I made every 8 or in the 9th row, but in the rows I made every 13 rows. For the front of the work I will make some rows. I love, you know, this the knitting look. I use 50 grams of yarn for my beige scarf, and with this scarf, the rosa, I hope too that is a little longer and not so wide. This is my first Sophie scarf. For this, I make the video, the proof how is this model, and I love the scarves for summer. I like. Only you must let the 3 stitches, the last 3 stitches, you don't must make. In all, the work is the same. From the first row, I only use the knit stitch, and the increase I began in the 13th row for the front of my work. And look, the 3 last stitches we don't make, we bring the yarn into the front and we pass the stitches. We pull, and we turn, and ready. Okay, my dear friends, thank you very much to be here. Thank you. I will read your names to Grey Wolf, to Dems Designs. Thank you. Josephine Waterloo, Eska Ramjan, Sutini Utik, and my G. Thank you very much. I will let you some patterns of this workshop of the Scarf Sophie from yesterday or from Tuesday, and I will let you this pattern too of my knitted vest in one piece. You can make this for summer, for winter. It's very nice. You can see the pattern that I will let you in English. This I made in English, and you can find me too on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and TikTok. Okay, muchas gracias to all my friends, and we see us in my next workshop. Ciao, ciao. Thank you.